The tear in the sea the night the ocean went silent, Captain Ellard knew something was wrong. There was no wind, no waves, not even the faint whisper of distant tides. The sea lay flat like black glass, stretching endlessly across the horizon. It didn't feel natural. It felt afraid. The crew of the research vessel Marlin's Wake had been warned. Old sailors spoke of a forbidden region on the charts, a deep scar in the ocean floor known as the Shattered Trench. Legends claimed it wasn't formed by earthquakes, nor by shifting plates, but by a creature so massive that its very movement tore the ocean apart. Leviathan, the splitter of seas, the serpent of the abyss. But the scientists didn't believe in legends. Not until that night. The descent the submersible diver 7 sank into the darkness below. 1,000 meters, 3,000 meters, 7,000 meters. Lights faded. Life vanished. The water grew thick, heavy, suffocating. At 9,400 meters, the sonar glitched. Something enormous was down there. Not moving, not breathing, just waiting. The crew leaned in closer. There in the blackish shape, a colossal, curved ridge. Then another, and another, like the spine of a sleeping mountain. A camera flash caught something reflective on massive scale, metallic and ancient, scarred with symbols no human hand could have carved. Doctor, Hayes whispered, those aren't rocks, they're plates. Then the sea rumbled, like thunder trapped underwater. The awakening the ridge shifted. Slow, heavy, catastrophic. A single eye opened beneath them. Huge, golden, burning like a sun dying in the abyss. The sub's lights flickered. The sonar screamed. Pressure alarms howled. And then they heard it, a deep, impossibly slow heartbeat. Thum thum thum, the kind of sound that didn't just vibrate through metal but through bone. Captain Ellard's voice broke over the radio. Ascend. Now. That's an order, but it was too late. The Leviathan rose. Not like an animal, but like a continent lifting itself from slumber. Its body uncoiled for what felt like miles, each movement sending shockwaves through the trench walls. Ancient chains of rock split apart. Clouds of black sediment swallowed the camera's whole. The creature let out a low, monstrous exhale. The water boiled. The surge on the surface, the ocean bulged upward as if something beneath was pushing it toward the sky. Then the sea erupted. A towering horned head burst through the waves, sending geysers into the air. Scales glowed like molten iron. Rows of jagged fins cut the ocean apart. The Leviathan's roar followed, and not a sound, but a calamity. A vibration so powerful it shattered every window on the ship. Crew members covered their ears, screaming as blood dripped down their necks. Waves rose like dark monoliths. The vessel snapped in half as easily as driftwood. Bodies were dragged into black water. Some were pulled under without a trace. Others floated only long enough to see the glowing spiral markings along its body of symbols that seemed to writhe and pulse like living things. The feeding depths below the waves, survivors drifted helplessly. Then the glow appeared beneath them with the creature's bioluminescent throat markings opening like a hellish maw. The Leviathan inhaled. Not air, not water, but everything. Men, debris, entire sections of the ship spiraled toward its jaws. They screamed. The ocean did not return their echoes. Captain Ellard, trapped in the sinking bridge, watched through shattered glass as the creature's silhouette twisted around the ship like a serpent claiming its prey. He whispered a final line from the old sailor's warning. Never descend into the split of the sea, for what sleeps there remembers hunger. Then he was taken. The vanishing at dawn, the sea was calm again. Too calm. No debris. No bodies. No ship. Only an immense, dark shape sinking back into the abyss. Retreating. Resting. Waiting. Scientists later reviewed the final sonar recording. The heartbeat was slower now. Thum thum, as if the monster had fed well and returned to sleep. But in the final seconds of the recording, something else could be heard, to whisper like growl. Not from a machine. Not from a human. A voice. Do not wake me again.